When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a listening to the pod. A listen to the pod. Oh, was that for the World Cup? Oh, wave your pot.
Wait, isn't that a well-known song? When I get or is that like a war cry?
No, it was an official World Cup song for Brazil, I think. Yeah. When I get older, I will listen to the podcast. They call me freedom, just like a podcast. You wouldn't.
And that to stick around since 2014 jingle is pretty good fucking marketing.
It was a song.
Yeah, but like how great marketing is that?
They always have a song.
Yeah, but what are some other ones?
Waka waka eh.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no.
Oh wait, no, not waka waka. Yeah, it was.
Wait, so that's the official song of the World Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can listen to it on Spotify and that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's not like a one-off ad that people remember.
No, they always... Honestly, every football one goes big.
That would have been iconic.
Waka waka.
Well, cunts blow up on FIFA.
Something up in our
if their song gets
Sankarina.
put on it.
Yeah. Welcome to the You Wouldn't podcast.
I just want to say off the bat, look, I don't want to do too much promo, but our Patreon has been fucking pumping.
Yeah, we have a lot of people in there.
You get 2 extra episodes a week, right? 2 extended episodes every week. On top of that, me and Will have just been pumping out our own fucking ones for fun.
Yeah.
So you could some weeks you're getting 4 podcasts a week plus the normal 2. That's 6. Your dead set will be having nightmares about us if you do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's unbelievable.
There are some weeks where you could listen to one entire episode a day and just continuously get You'll only miss one day of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear, can you do a 3rd episode? Because we're like, what am I meant to listen to on Wednesdays? I don't know. Maybe the Patreon.
Give mutual friends a crack. We Meanwell's there.
Oh, if they listen to us, they listen to We Meanwell. Don't worry about that.
Or how about this? I have an idea. Work fucking harder, you povo cunt, and put $10 in a month, mate. Sorry. You can't afford $10 a month? Get rid of the binge subscription.
Wait.
Oh my God, bro. I'm getting annoyed.
You back rolling, Kyle?
Yep.
Now, I genuinely, Kyle makes compilations of us, words I fuck up, things we say. We need one of every episode this guy going, oh, hang on. Because it's got to the point where either Shane Keith Productions are the most unlucky people and just get sold dud equipment week after week, or Kyle's making fuck-ups.
And
I know what I'm putting my money on.
Yeah.
I know where I'm putting my hard-earned money. It's not hard-earned, it's just money. Nothing of mine is hard-earned. But I know where I'm putting it. And it ain't on Shane Keith or the dodgy equipment.
Well, the listeners don't actually get to hear any of that because it gets cut out.
Well,
So
every
to
week we
listeners,
say
it's
leave it
perfect,
in.
and that's who matters.
We say leave it in.
We say
every
leave it
week.
in. Because I want them to fucking know. I swear to God it's happened the last 4 weeks in a row straight. It has.
It has.
It has.
Yeah, and it's been the same problem each time.
Show me the cord. Show me the cord that was the problem. Where's the cord? Where is it?
Can I ask the other producers in the studio, has this happened to you
no.
guys? Never.
Let me ask a question. Where's the cord?
So I'm unlucky.
Where's the cord?
Unlucky.
Where was the unlucky cord? Where is it?
It's in the bin.
You've thrown it out.
Yeah,
I
it's
see it
had
sitting
enough.
right there next to you.
No, it's over there. On
4
the
weeks later, he's throwing it out.
Throw it in the bin. If it's such a dodgy cord, cut
I'm
it.
just the most unluckiest
I would
producer.
check it before if I were you guys. I want to be throwing away equipment.
Kyle.
That Kyle Sapono tells us is broken. Anyway, Kyle got a new dog. Tell us about your new dog, brother.
It's a beautiful black lab, 1 year
Oh,
old.
labs are good dogs.
Yeah, it's already 1 year. We got it off this family who had had enough of it.
Right. Yeah, so give us the context. So do you know this family who gave it to you?
No, so mum was on a walk and saw these Labradors and we've been looking for a dog and then just asked them about it and they said, yeah, we actually want to give one of them away.
No way. Your mum gets so lucky with that stuff.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah. So
Like, it's
really
nice
sad.
they've got you guys. Obviously, you guys are a great family. And it is good that if the family didn't want them, I guess they gave them away so it gets to live a good life. And it obviously wouldn't have if they didn't want him.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is sad that the family didn't want him.
I just hope the dog settles. I hate the idea of a dog being confused. Why did my owner hate me type shit.
Yeah, well, Rosie Girl had 8 owners in the first year and she came good.
8 is fucked.
Yeah. So, where there's a will, there's a way. Ain't that right, Rosie Girl?
Well, where there's a will, there's a gay.
Hell yeah.
And the gay in question that I want to talk about is Robert Irwin.
The gay in question.
Well, yes, if you can't tell, sorry. Sorry to all the mums that have fingered themselves to him. Sorry to every 46-year-old mum in an unloving relationship who can't get it wet for anything other than Robert Irwin and his fucking bonds. But I would like to please talk about a little video that Robert posted on TikTok. Kyle, I've sent it to you. If we could please get it up. And again, that's her talking to her husband. If we could please get it up, and I'm going to pretend it's Robert. But anyway.
Shout out to Pilot and the Blue Pill.
100 shout out to Pilot.
Baby, come back.
So Robert Irwin, as you know, everyone, is a wildlife conservationist. And as you would know, there is a trend going around on the internet, 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Who would win in the fight?
And everyone's been putting their funny takes. I saw one guy walking around being like, I'll snap kick him here, I'll do this, I'll do that. Yeah. Funny, you know what I mean?
I saw someone do a list, they were like, bait. And they chose like 5 people for bait.
Hilarious, I saw that. And then like the
First
brains.
Attack Squad. Yeah. Like, so it's
entertainment.
It's fun, right?
Fun.
And also people are filming gorillas at the zoo going like, guys, I think they're onto us.
If someone had to... If I had to explain TikTok to someone, I'd show them this trend. You know what I mean? It summarizes TikTok in my opinion.
And you know what I love about it the most? And this isn't even I'm not even trying to be cringe here. It's a really, I find it nice because it's like, we're all getting around each other and it's not necessarily anything like hard. Like no one's getting fucking roasted. No, there's nothing mean about it. It's just like,
right, we're
really
not offending
funny.
the gorillas. We're not offending nobody.
Like it's just a harmless joke. So Robert Irwin decides to jump online and post his take. And I saw this and I got excited because I went, fuck yeah, Robbie. Like, I actually want to learn a bit about this. Have you seen this video, Kyle? Well, let's see what Robert Irwin thinks.
I've watched it. Yeah, let's just go.
I believe I am weighing in on this right now, but I have been asked this question so much in the last week. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm getting asked on the street now, who would win, 100 people or a gorilla?
Fake laugh.
Okay, I have a couple thoughts on this. First of all, I don't know. Gorillas are strong, mate, like really strong, but it's 100 people, I'm not sure. Just as an animal conservationist, fighting an endangered species just doesn't sit right with me. But how many people does it take to save gorillas? That's the question we should be asking, because there's not many of them left. Anyway. The one thing that people aren't really like saying in this whole discussion,
I think
yes, gorillas are super powerful, all of that, but also they're pretty chill. Most of the time, they kind of just keep to themselves. They'll defend themselves and protect each other and all of that. But if they don't really have a reason, they kind of just do their thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is like we don't need to fight gorillas. Maybe let's just let this one remain a mystery.
But Robert, no one's doing it, mate.
You've got Robert Irwin's take on it.
Hang on a second. Robert Irwin's acting like Dana White's putting this on at the next UFC card, bro, and he's trying to stop it. So no one's doing it.
Rob, this is what gets me the most. No one... Okay, can I give Robert the benefit of the doubt? If that video
Can we just preface, I like Robert.
Sure. If that video went viral, it was someone coming up to Robert on the street and they went, "Oi, Rob, who would win?" And he goes, "Oh, mate, why don't we just save the gorillas?" It was off the dome. I'd be like, "God, you're a lovable guy, Rob. He doesn't want to do that." Robert sat down and said, "I'm going to weigh in on this topic and give my thoughts," and then decided to just be the biggest dork. Dude, we're having fun. Just don't get involved if that's going to be your take.
Robert, no one's actually going to put 100 men and a gorilla in an arena and make them fight. It's a silly question who's going to win between a gorilla and a man. No one knows, Robert. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit of fun. No one knows the answer. Like, fucking hell, Rob.
We're just trying to have a laugh, bruh. What did you think of that, Kyle?
I think he ruined the whole trend.
Yeah.
That is trend-ruining behavior.
Yeah. It's just like, no one knows the answer. Robert, I know people who would fight 100 gorillas for a bag of cocaine at 2 a.m. on a Saturday. You know what I mean? And it's just a hypothetical. And I know some people that are desperate enough, they'd probably beat those gorillas for a bag of cocaine on a Saturday. But it's not going to happen, Rob.
How many people does it take to save a gorilla? Who gives a rat's fuck, mate?
No, we don't. We do got to care that they're an endangered species.
Sure, bruh, but guess what?
But it's
got to take more than 7 billion, cunt, because they're endangered and we can't do anything.
But it's like... Yeah, if I just watched that, I was like, oh my God, we're at the point where we're actually doing this.
How many 22 caliber rifle bullets can a gorilla take? Let's talk.
Ask Harambe.
But dude, genuine question. Like, who do you think? Robert, give it a fucking rest, mate. Just wait.
Robert, this is a hypothetical, lad.
Give it a fucking rest.
But I think the blokes win.
Rob, take the mask off for once and just have a bit of fun. Take the perfectly procured mask that's been designed by a team of 67 people behind the scenes and just have a laugh with us. Anyway, Pat Clifton, who do you think would win?
100 guys.
You reckon?
Yeah. It's so many people, bro.
How about this?
It's so many people.
100 random men. So you could get 100.
Yeah, that's how I'd assume it.
Okay, so 100 me's versus a gorilla. Who do you think's winning?
No, but that's not 100 random men. That's 100 Will Gibbs. A gorilla's tearing you to shreds.
No, but what I'm saying is 100 people. Let's say that.
No, 100 you still win.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't beat this couch.
Yeah, but there's 100 of you, bro. You beat your mattress a few times.
I couldn't beat shit.
Yeah, but there's 100 of you willing to do it. Like, you just prounce on the cunt. You know, I'm not saying there wouldn't be casualties. I'm not saying there wouldn't be families whose loved ones didn't return home that night. There certainly would be. But there'd also be a fucking young gorilla.
Dead.
Well, crying out as he watches his family get torn to shreds by 100 men. You know? It's not even a question. I'm sorry to say it, Robert, but we're one step closer to endangered species if 100 men get in there with a gorilla. Surely you can't think otherwise. Surely no one thinks otherwise.
I don't know. I think at the right moment, a gorilla could go through and take it all out. I could see.
This isn't just like a guy steps up, gorilla fights him one-on-one next person.
No, I mean 100 at once, yeah.
So you could probably, realistically, you could get like 20 guys around the gorilla at once.
But I reckon a gorilla, if it was in fight mode, if it charged, it could charge through 100 people.
Yeah, but you're circling it.
Yeah, but let's say it just went, fuck it. Here's my thing. If the gorilla was in fight mode as well, people. I reckon if it hit you like that, you're dead.
Yeah, but then there's 99 other cunts. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even a question. I reckon a more realistic question is 10 guys versus a gorilla. Serious.
10 guys are getting bummed, mate.
Kyle, what do you reckon?
I just don't know how do you kill the gorilla? Like, are you punching it in the head?
Well, you probably strangle it or some shit.
I just can't see you knocking out a gorilla.
You don't knock. I'd choke it.
I'd make it wig out. I'd make it think about existential shit.
Like you could do. You could crush it.
100
people.
100 philosophical theories versus Pat Clifton. Who's winning?
I can fucking tell you by physiological. Oh, fuck! Don't even bother.
I heard a really interesting one. I heard a really interesting one last night. If you want to hear it, yeah, a philosophical theory called the Last Thursdayism. Have you heard this one?
No.
That all our memories were implanted into us last Thursday, and there's no way to prove it.
So yesterday,
like we were created last. Like we were created last Thursday and all our memories were just implanted into us.
Yeah, that doesn't wig me out because that's like not true, bro. I've got memories of me. I got a really weird memory of me shitting myself as a kid.
God.
And I walked inside to tell mum and there were bread rolls everywhere. Like I distinctly remember this, bro. So like, you know, like in your house, you've got like a vase and maybe like a weird bowl that hangs up in like as a statement piece. There were just bread rolls in all of them.
So it was a dream?
No, because I did shit myself, bro. And I just remember seeing bread rolls everywhere. That's my memory I've got of it.
Dude, I remember where my fussy eating and trust issues started was Mum made sandwiches one day.
Yeah.
And I run in and I start eating it and I'm like, yum, Nutella. And she goes, yeah.
That was shit.
I take another bite and it wasn't shit.
Oh.
It was Vegemite. And I
Yeah,
went,
but Vegemite's good.
I went, blah, blah.
That's a thick layer of Vegemite by Denny to
No,
get
it was
that confused.
thin. It was thin.
Nutella sandwiches on white bread as a kid. I used to only get it at my neighbour's house, Daniel. My childhood best friend.
Wait, was Daniel Greek or like European?
Half Filipino.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there was because we used to live next door to each other, so I was there. We were like inseparable. But I remember he flew to the Philippines one day for 2 weeks, and I cried and I played, the song Daniel, my brother. You were, and I sat there and I listened to it, and I watched all the planes go by, and I was like, I wonder if that's Daniel, like leaving.
Dude, you had so much like love to give as a
I'm
child.
just a little emotional kind of thing.
Such an emotional little boy.
But yeah, so that was always right. And I reckon I used to eat a fucking loaf when I'd go over.
Dude, how wild is it? I'll do it. Fuck it. You know what's yummy?
I'll say it.
You know what's yummy is I want to do. Oh, you know what? Fuck. I'm gonna buy some white bread tonight. Tip top. I'm gonna Nutella it, and then I'm gonna put it down on the on the toasty press.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not?
Why
are you looking at me like that, mate?
No, you know what's better? You squeeze it. You squeeze it down so it's a little pocket of Nutella, and then you toast it.
Explain that.
What?
Wait, I'm actually confused, bro. How do you squeeze a sandwich into
Like
a
a
pocket?
calzone.
So you have it's 2 layers, and there's Nutella in the middle. Then you squeeze around the edges so it's so
the crust
sealed
is
tight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Put in the toaster.
So
And
you
what
need
does
a
it become?
thick dollop in the middle.
Yeah, it's all melted and stuff in the middle.
It's like a calzone.
Nutella
Fuck.
calzone.
That's good.
You can just get a Nutella calzone too. They're pretty hectic.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a toasty for lunch. It was hectic. Burnt
Ham
the
and
roof of my
cheese?
mouth. Nah, chicken and cheese.
Oh my God. I had the best feed of my life yesterday night. One of. Can I tell you what it was?
Please.
So I'm obsessed with the pasta pantry vodka chorizo pasta.
Oh, that sounds hectic.
It's penne vodka chorizo
This is not even being a dickhead. Could Jeremy have that?
because of his asshole and cancer.
No, because it's got alcohol.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah, he could, I reckon. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a vodka penne pasta with chili chorizo.
Yum.
So I bought that on Tuesday.
Where do I get that? Pasta pantry.
Pasta pantry, only the Bellevue Hill one does it.
Shrek, not going there.
So I bought 2 large ones the day before. Ate one for lunch. Last night comes around, I got a fresh one in there. And then Charlotte was like, I feel like Char-Grill Charlie's for dinner. And I went, fuck it, let's get Char-Grill. So I went up and bought a chicken and we got like a family chips to share. And then I went, fuck it. I went out, had a little serving. So I have a little serving of vodka chorizo pasta with some chicken breast and chips. And I was like, oh, and then the pasta was still steaming. And I was like, it was so, oh my God, bro. It
that
was
sounds good.
delicious.
That sounds fucking
And
nice.
I have a life theory. Chips taste better when you've bought a massive share one and you're sharing them with people rather than you've bought your own share. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
They just taste better.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. 100%, like a big one. Because you know why? This is what I think. It's because you get them from... So if you're ever getting big takeaway ones, like you can't get it from a Macca's, from a KFC. It's from like a locally run business.
Yeah.
And they're made with love. You know
No,
what
but
I mean?
even a small chips from a locally loved business doesn't taste as good as
Yeah,
a
fair.
family. I will say this though, Char-Grill Charlie's, you got to stop getting... And this does... Okay, in the studio, do we eat Char-Grill Charlie's?
Yeah.
All right, I want you to listen to this. We got to stop having the server walk away halfway through me giving the order. Because I texted Pat last night.
It's true.
And I read it out. I'll read it out. I said, hey, this is something that pisses me off when the server walks away halfway through the order. And Pat goes, who the fuck does that? He goes, no one does that.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And I went, Char-Grill Charlie's. And then he went, holy shit, bro. Yes.
So true.
It happens all the time.
They do. Because then then it's like, bruh, give me your attention. Because then they're like walking off, but they're still like, yeah, keep telling me what you want.
And then I'm yelling across the store and I feel weird. Kyle, can you weigh in on this?
It's a bit of a power move. I like it.
They're like, I'm like, can I get a quarter chicken breast? And they're like, yep.
And I'm like,
you don't even know what cut I want yet.
But in their defense, they
always
never get it wrong.
right.
They've never got it wrong. So it's hard to argue against it.
Dude, the guy at Char Grill, the one at Randwick I work at, was...
You work at?
Yeah, so that I go to, my local.
Is it the guy with like the long hair? Like the guy who runs it? Yeah.
Yelling.
Yeah, he's...
Aggressively.
At this worker? Yeah, I can see that.
But so intensely, where the rest of us in the shop were like this.
Like,
he goes,
maybe not, bro.
What on earth are you doing?
Is he South African?
That's how, he's doing like this sort of talk. He kind of talks like this. Hey,
So he's
bud.
South African.
Yeah.
Really? I think we're thinking of different people then.
No, he's got like shaved everywhere and just this like long ponytail.
No, I think I'm thinking of someone else.
And he was like this. No. Why is there a person they're ordering and you've taken their order too? I need a chicken breast. And it was so fun because he was just yelling about this chicken breast. And then then he takes this guy into the kitchen and starts speaking to him. He goes, when I want a chicken breast, I need a chicken breast, okay? Because these chicken breasts, and I'm just like, are we talking about
what's a titty talk?
We're talking about a little chicken breast. And then, yes, mate, what can I get you? And I'm like, can I get a quarter chicken breast? I thought he was going to fucking yell at me again for bringing up the chicken breast.
Was he really nice to you?
Can I get the chicken breast? He was looking at me like, yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
That was his aura was like, yeah, you saw that, lad. But I'm calm, I'm cool. Like, let's keep this professional. What do you want?
Well, fuck, it gets heated in hospitality, eh? I've never worked in it, but I feel like it's kind of the one industry where they turn a blind eye to staff abuse.
I still to this day, I've had the worst hospitality moments, yeah.
Well, everyone says, which I think's bullshit, you got to work hospitality at least once in your life. No, I don't, cunt. But I get where they're coming from. You know what I mean?
You've got to work hospitality once in your life.
It'll shape you as a person. It's like, you know what's shaped me? 5 mushrooms in Bali. That seemed to shape me.
Yeah. Ruined my life.
And if I had it back, I would rather work in hospo.
100%.
But hey, you get yelled at by your little chef for a couple minutes, and I'll think I'm fucking monging out for the rest of my life.
Ridiculous. Anyway. Did you have something you wanted to say on the phone?
Nah, not at all. Nothing.
Throwback to when I worked then. It was a New Year's Eve, 2016 or 17. 17.
Were you in year 12?
2017.
Right, so a year out of school.
Yep. And I'm at a big...
What was I doing then?
You would have been at the airport, I reckon.
No, I wonder what I was doing that
You would have been in Bali, probably.
Nah, we weren't in Bali for New Year's. I don't know.
And I'm at this big event, and Scott Eastwood is there. I've told this yarn before,
Yeah, you've
right?
told this story on the podcast, and he was a cunt.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood's son.
There you go. Clint Eastwood's son.
Well...
He goes, I love Aussie women. You just treat them like shit. They keep coming back.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. And then I went and tried to offer him a plate of food. Get that shit out of here, bro. No, I'll get your fucking Rotten Tomatoes score up in front of me, cunt. Let's look at your fucking Rotten Tomatoes fucking movies.
Yeah. Is he only successful because he's an Eastwood?
Fucking oath he is, mate. He's the most generic looking fucking rat.
Because Clint's all time.
Clint's all time.
Clint's all fucking time,
Directed Juror 2.
Did he?
Yeah.
Clint? How old is he? Wouldn't have long left.
90.
See, that's something that would rock me. If I wake up and Clint Eastwood's dead, I'll pause for a few seconds, I reckon.
Really?
Yeah.
He's 94.
Fuck off, and he directed Juror 2, lad.
Gran Turismo, The Mule, they're all great films.
Do you love Gran Turismo?
Love Gran Turismo. That is actually one of my favourite films, I reckon.
Really?
Because it's very nostalgic for me. Like,
it is.
My dad used to love it when I was growing up, so I've seen it a few times. And something about when I was young, it felt really cool to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it felt like
it was almost
this is
wrong.
an adult movie.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I probably should. Like, when he walks out and he does like the fake gun, I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't be watching this, bro, but I'm watching it.
Bro,
You know?
I shouldn't be here.
But it's all right. Shout out to Clint. Fuck his son.
Met Gala happened.
Well, I want to get to that, but first I want to just. I would have expected Kyle or Will to bring it up before, but I did my 5K run, so I'll bring it up and just give myself a congratulations. So,
Hit a sound effect.
I want to hear what one.
Hit it now, quick.
Don't do one.
Go off your instinct. Wow.
Crickets, right?
Wow.
Well, people line the streets of the Central Coast to cheer me on.
I saw that. They shut down one of the main roads.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, slowest ever runner. Everyone laughed and threw things at me, peanuts, and said, I hope you're allergic, you gimp. That's what happened.
And then you said, well, actually, I'm not a virgin, so I'm not allergic to these.
Cunts who were allergic to nuts, bro. I said this to Tiana. Grow up, would ya? Like, fuck
It's
me.
embarrassing. I'm going to shove a fucking hazelnut down your gob, you gimp.
Seriously, like, just fucking get a grip, mate. I'd be that disappointed in my kid if they were allergic to nuts. I'd be like, really?
I'm going to be that kid. Sorry, can I just ask? Bro, the aura points you lose if you're at Char Grill and they're walking away mid-order and you go, can I just double check there's no nuts in the Greek salad?
Oh, fuck.
No, there is, and I hope you have a large one. Die. Anyway,
fuck.
sorry, Pat. You did your 5K.
Yeah, so I think I did it Monday. So Sunday, we went to the reptile park, which was mad. Saturday, Lani had her first dance lesson, actually.
She's
which was
obsessed.
cute. That was really fun. Nah, she was very shy. Took a while to warm into it, but she will like it, I believe. And then, she was showing you her dancing.
That's what I was saying. That's all I see.
Kids runs around the house dancing, screaming, singing, let it go, like loves it. But obviously a new environment and whatnot. Then Sunday we go to the reptile park.
She doesn't have it. She doesn't have the it factor. If she can't turn it on like that, she's got no it factor. She's got no hope.
Now, the reptile park for me, it's on, you know the one on the highway? The
Of course
M1?
I do. You see the big crocodile.
So ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to go. And because we've got family not far from there, we're driving up and down from it. And I'd always say, can I go? Can I go? And my parents would always say, Pat, on the way back. Always. And we never, ever went. My mum reckons we went once when I was in a pram. So I couldn't even fucking talk. Anyway.
Or walk, probably.
Nah, or wank. And the other day, we're like, fuck it. We'll go to the reptile park. You know what I mean? And this is like a big thing for me, bro. This is years and years and years and years in the making. It was a little bit underwhelming.
Looked shit.
You know what I mean? It was
looked garbage.
It was just quite small. They had one big croc Elvis who just like, he looked like he lived a sad life, bro. He was just in his cage, like not in his cage, like in his enclosure. Then they had a massive swamp for all the other ones, but apparently he eats them all. So it's like, well, fair enough, Elvis.
Elvis eats them.
Yeah. Elvis had 2 girlfriends and he ate them both. Not ate them out, like killed them.
Wow.
So that was fun. It was a great family activity. I got home really tired. It's like, it's a big day. I was like, fuck, I've really got to get my run in. You know what I mean? I don't want to, but I'm going to get it done. And I slogged it out. And I woke up Monday and I was like, fuck, bro, I just feel like doing it today. I had another week to go. It's like, I just want to fucking do it. And I said to you, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go run the 5K today.
Woo!
And we did it. The place I normally run underwater, flooded, as you may have seen from the video. So I found this other track and we mowed it down.
No stopping?
No stopping. No.
So that's 1.5 laps of Centennial Park.
I don't know.
It is. Because Centennial's like 3.6.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no. So I did a good pace too.
Dude.
I did a great pace, actually. I was happy with it.
I couldn't even run. I tried to run around Centennial Park.
Yeah, but that's a long run, bro. You should do this thing. I'm telling you.
I reckon I can run at this point in time 600 meters before I fully need to stop. And then after that, I can run like 200 meters, then I need to stop.
You should do this thing, bro, because I just did it. And again, like I said, I ran a little bit faster because I knew I'd be posting a video on it. And I actually, because it was my first 5K, I wanted to set a good time.
Yeah.
No matter what. And so my Strava said 5:37 kilometer splits. And then my Garmin watch said 6:06. So either way, I was happy with it. But now I'm going to try to do a 10K. But you should do it, bro. It's something about it. I don't know what it's just... It's not like, I know people say it's therapeutic, like it is to an extent, but it's not like you start running and all of a sudden you're in this fucking therapeutic zone. Like, but it is, I don't know, it's something about, I think it's nice, maybe because I'm a big body and I did let myself go there for a bit. It's nice to just be, you know, moving and whatnot. But I don't know, it's something nice about it.
I'll try it.
Because you start with this thing, bro. The first thing is run a minute, walk 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they're like, start running. Like, it's a fucking real slow build.
Start running, bitch.
And it's nice to look back on and reflect. Like, I was the same as you. And I remember running around Latham Park in Coogee because it was down the road from Tiana's, just doing a minute thing. I remember when I first started. And then I got home Monday and I was like, fuck. I remember sitting there starting that.
Yeah,
I completed
I'll
my
do
goal.
it.
You know what I mean?
I'll
and again,
do it.
5K is nothing crazy, but it is to me. It's good.
No,
And
it is actually
I set
fucked.
a target and I set a goal and I did it. And I'm fucking proud of that, you know?
You should be, cunt.
And it gives you a good reward.
Yeah. Fucking oath it does.
Yeah.
Good on you, Pat.
Then I went for an infrared sauna.
What?
10 minutes in the ice bath and the spa.
That's like semi-laughing.
No, I'm not. I'm very proud of you.
I don't want you
5K run
proud.
is huge.
It's so fake. Ready?
very
I
proud
think
of
this is how Carl's going to propose. You want to get married?
I reckon he'll be pissed with his mates
Yeah.
all around.
With his mates all around,
Yeah.
and she's in the middle of the table. And he goes, "Oi, oi, oi, boys, where's
Sit
the
up,
ring?
sit up,
Oh, you
sit
want to
up."
get married?" Pat, I just want to. Do you just want to get up really quickly?
Not really.
Okay.
Because you're going to do a prank on me.
No, I think if you just want to get up slowly.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to tell you, so just hop up.
What cunt?
Just so
What?
it's gone. It went under there.
What?
I just saw something go under there.
Underwear.
Under the pot plant. Behind the chair. Cunt.
Fuck
No,
off!
I'm joking. There's nothing.
Such a fuck, bro. Like, why? It just ruins the There, good on you, boys. Get the phones out. Yeah.
Met Gala.
Woo! Sick cunts. There, let's prank the guy with a fucking big phobia.
Mate,
You know what my
fucking have a
phobia is?
What? Gays. Yeah.
Homophobia.
Good on ya. Met Gala. Met Gala, let's see some absolute faggots in their shit outfits.
So they're going to rank some of the... Oh, okay, I've already seen.
But I love him.
There hasn't been much hype. Take out if you love them or not. It's the outfit.
Yeah.
There hasn't been much hype around the Met Gala this year.
Can I say why? And I'm not about this. There's a lot of people on their high horse going, who cares about the Met Gala when there's so much poverty in the world?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, aren't you good? That's going to get food on the table, isn't it? Shut the fuck
Well,
up and eat your fucking Uber
sounds
Eats.
like someone who would like the Met Gala.
I think Met Gala's for more Gen Z obsessed teens. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Did you see the video of Doji screaming at her?
Who's Doji, bro?
She's an up-and-coming rapper.
Okay.
Did you see her screaming at her team?
I don't even know who she is.
Okay, I'm going to send this
I
to
just know
Carl
she's
really
doing
quickly.
Spilt Milk or some shit with Kendrick. Since when did that turn into a rapping fucking festival?
Wait.
Also, Pat, you were talking about Gran Turismo, the video game.
No, Gran
Gran
Torino.
Torino.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. Mustn't love it that much, huh? Who's that? Who's on my screen right now?
Coleman Domingo.
Love him. He's an amazing actor. He's gay. Kyle, I've just sent you a thing that we can play after we look through these. Sorry. Now I have.
Righto.
All
Off
right.
the bat, first reaction.
Wait, we need to know what the theme was. I don't know what the theme
Oh,
was.
fuck it.
No, we got to know the theme.
Why?
Because it's important.
Why? I just want to rank their outfits. Bro.
Yeah, but we got to rank it in terms of the theme. If the theme is something
Super fine.
tailoring black style. Okay, so black people. Okay.
Righto. Off the bat. Rihanna looks like someone.
Oh, tailoring
you would
is
see-
like suits. Okay, so it's black suits, like
Yeah.
empowering suits.
She
Okay.
looks like she's going for a day out at the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah.
That's what she looks
out
like.
of 10, I'm giving that a 4.
I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give that a 7.
Okay.
But I'm biased. I like Rihanna. I know we said take biased out of it.
I'm going to say this, Coleman, you're not the Pope.
I was about to say it's given real religious.
You're
isn't
not
it?
the Pope.
And you're hitting a 2 there, brother.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Well, no one's the Pope technically at the moment.
Oh,
this
God,
cunt-
Louis Hamilton.
Okay, mate, you're not a soldier. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
You're not a soldier.
But he looks so clean and handsome.
No, it's a great outfit,
Oof.
but you're not a soldier. I think it's the hat that kind of went a bit far.
I'm going to go 6.
5.
We're close. Boring.
It looks
2.
like you're just going to your mate's wedding, brother.
Yeah, 2 out of 10.
2.
Pharrell's boring. Can we zoom in on
That
this?
looks like it's raining. He looks like a lollipop person, and it started raining, and he's put his rain jacket on top.
Yeah.
ASAP
3.
Rocky, I think that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, okay,
Who's
Emma
that?
Chamberlain.
I like that.
That's sexy.
That's a cool outfit.
That's a
bro.
9, brah.
That's a sick. Yeah, I'm giving that an 8. That's a sick
it's
outfit,
sick.
bro.
And she looks hot.
That is so cool.
2.
I thought that was 2 different
1.
people just then.
Can I give a 1?
Ridiculous.
I'm giving it
That's
a 1.
the worst one.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. And you know she thought she ate.
Next, I'm not even going to comment on that. That looks ridiculous.
You look like you fell out of a Disney house.
That looks ridiculous. All right, let's do 2 more just in case people are listening. I kind of like that.
That's kind of cute.
It's cute. It's
I love the hair. I'm giving that a 7.
I'll settle on a 7 with you, bro.
Yeah, I like
that.
that. Zendaya.
Also giving races, but it's a clean look.
I'm giving it an 8. She cinched
I'm
the
giving
gods.
that a 6. I'm giving that a 6.
Now-
She's really tall, isn't she?
Doji wanted her outfit to be a surprise. And what sometimes happens is artists, like paparazzi, are obviously going to wait outside the hotel and try get a snap of your outfit. So Dochi's been done. In the video that you're about to listen to, Dochi has been caught by paparazzi when the team obviously didn't want her to be seen. So she like retreats in, and then you can hear her yelling. This is how she's yelling at her team to try and cover her up. I think it's the most embarrassing thing I've
Which
ever
one's
heard.
Dochi?
She's the one with the afro there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no.
Look at this. So they. Oh.
Doji. Yes, I'm ready. Give me another. No, stop. Give me another umbrella now. Another one. Right there. And another one. And another. Need another one. Another umbrella. Excuse me. I need more fucking umbrellas.
Jesus.
Dude,
Fucking hell.
who gives a fuck? She's in some box that they're like,
This is ridiculous. She's in a box getting walked through the hotel with umbrellas on top of it so they don't see her. Hey, here's an idea, bruh. Put a fucking rain jacket over the top and hide your outfit.
Dude,
and then take it off when you get there.
I'm not even kidding. Do you know how much money I would pay? I would pay the most obscene amount of money to be with you and Tiana, and we've just gotten off the worst flight in history. We've been crammed at the back in economy. We've had the worst flight ever. We get to our hotel, and she's trying to walk out of the hotel like that, and people are going to us, out of the way,
Oh, cunt.
out of the way.
Oh, cunt. That would
I would
me
kick a
right
hole.
off.
I would cut a hole in that fucking.
Oh, that would piss
box.
me right. Like, no one really gives a fuck about your outfit. Can I see the outfit, actually, please? Can we see her outfit now?
Oh.
Umbrella. I need another fucking umbrella. Do you, bruh?
You don't need another
Do you
fucking
really?
umbrella, bruh.
What did you think was going to happen in the hotel? Just fucking put something over the top of it. For that?
For that, like,
For that outfit. Bit of Louis Vuitton.
I do love
Wild.
Dochi though. Go to the
I
far
don't-
left
I don't
photo.
know.
I want to see the.
Someone's calling me. This could be about my car. Can I
Go,
answer
go,
it?
go. Moral of the story: Met Gala's nothing.
Yeah. Good on him, bro.
Good on him, bro.
Galas and that. Righto. Should we do some hotties?
Yeah.
Hey guys, so a few weeks ago on the pod, there was a hotline from a boy who was in year 10, and I also happened to be in year 10, and I think he sounds listening to this. We should exchange snaps or something. Okay, bye.
Exchange what?
Exchange numbers.
To be in year 10, and I think he sounds listening to this. We should exchange snaps or
Did it
something.
cut out for anyone
Okay,
else?
bye.
I think he sounds blank.
Yeah, exchange naps. Or snaps, probably.
Yeah.
Wait,
Call
was this
in,
hang
little
on
legend.
Hang on a second. Was this the guy talking about his girlfriend? Remember that guy called up being like, I'm in high school, I don't know what to do with my girlfriend?
No. This was a kid that was just like, I listen to the pod. I love it. I'm in year 10. Like, I love
Yeah,
the pod.
right. Cool.
Okay, little matchmaking.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, guys.
Put it in the Facebook group.
Off you go.
In the Facebook group it goes.
Or live on the podcast, we'll do a little match make.
Maybe not for year 10s.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Honestly, probably not.
Yeah. If anyone else wants to be matchmaked over 18, sure.
100.
Hey, this is the Pat.
Doing
I just watched the Patreon Bean Spillers, and I would absolutely love if you spoke more about the NRL. I am a massive footy fan, massive Panthers fan, but also don't want to talk about that. But yeah, you should definitely do solo apps. I would love to watch that. If you deep dive into the draw or the
Your
games
lucky
that
day,
happen.
because one got released.
Yeah, just know I would definitely be watching that. Thanks, boys.
Oh, okay. So this was a bit. All right. Okay. Yeah. One just got released last night. A 53-minute episode. It was just woof woof. All fucking deep dive on the NRL and questions you asked, and I loved it. Yeah, it was really fun.
Hey boys, it's Harry here.
Harry.
Love P. Quiddy and young Willie Gibb. He's a fucking unreal fellas.
Thank you, brother.
Quick, would you rather have no elbows or no knees? Sorry, fucking got a bit nervous there, but yeah, no.
So so you just got one long-looking arm or one long-looking leg?
I'd rather no knees, definitely. Arms is so much.
Wait, can they move though? You know what I mean?
I feel like you've got floppy.
Fuck, so you can't pick shit up.
Yeah. Because I would just get bolts. I would get something in my leg to like bolt it, and I would walk a bit like.
So I was looking just for appearance, but it's actually functionality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm no knees.
I'm no knees for sure.
Yeah.
Because this is crucial.
Hey Pat, hey Will, it's Tamika. Yeah, that scary story was fucked. It was so fucking boring. I listened to it on Thursday halfway through or whatever the fuck. However long it was into the episode.
Yeah, and then you posted on your Facebook story, then you stopped,
and then when I turned it on, literally today on Saturday,
I
hear Pat go, yeah, Tamika would be so bored, and you're right, cunt, I fucking was. I turned it off,
Tamika.
And then 2
what a
days
fucking
later, I
medal.
got back to it, and I was still bored.
I know,
Anyway,
I know you too well,
It's not
Tamika.
dog on wheel day. Love you, Diva. It's not because you're gay. Anyway, bye.
Good
I
on
think
you,
it was a
Tamika.
little bit because he is, but that's okay.
I do as well.
We won't hold it against you.
Good story. Stand by it.
Stand by me, darling, stand. Fuck, this episode's going to get removed. They're going to think that was the real thing.
Whew.
I just wanted to know what's one thing when you start dating someone that you got to get out of the way, like an issue that is wrong with you, like a mental issue or something. You know that you just got to get out of the way.
Let
so
me
they
pull out
know.
the scroll.
Anyway, thank you.
Wait, what did you say? A
I
mental.
think like you let them know. I would get that laugh out the way. I would let them know straight away, hey, I sound like a serial killer freak show when I laugh.
Oh. I'd go, I'm extremely sporadic.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's like a real.
Okay, then I would say I'm a fussy eater.
No. I think like yours would be, hey, just so you know, sometimes something switches and I really need my own space. Saying like that, you know what I mean? Saying that's going to affect you guys.
Sure.
I don't think you being a fussy eater is going to affect you, you know?
Sure. Or I might say, hey, just so you know, I'd rather jump in a cannon and shoot myself into space for existence than ever go to a music festival.
Mm. I'm just joking about your laugh, by the way. But it was intense.
No, I'm not. It was fucked, mate.
It was intense.
No, it was beautiful.
It was great.
Hey boys, that Roses song fucked me dead. Oh, actually, I hate that song so much, and my boyfriend listens to it all the time.
Ew.
And sometimes I question whether this is the right relationship.
It's so far.
Again, you wouldn't catch me dead listening to that song. It's just so embarrassing.
It
Anyways,
is.
love the pod. Bye.
Love you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
legends.
you, guys.
Beautiful people. You're so amazing.
We're going to go play a couple fun games in the Bean Spillers.
Are we?
Yep.
I thought we were doing it next step for the Oj Olympics.
No, we got a couple. I want to play. I got some good ones.
All right.
All right.
I have something to spill in the Bean Spillers. Something I'm about to do next week.
Trot, lad. I'm going to
All
go
right.
piss and we'll do it. Love yous. Bye.